displays of negativity will be deliciously repackaged
and promptly returned to sender. Only good vibes allowed beyond this point. Now, if you're ready, come on in. Champagne gang, Fizz fam, confidants. Welcome to the chalet for a quick little sip, savor, and spill. So listen, y'all. It looks like the boys are fighting. Yes, we're calling this network wars because this seems like a war between Tronix network and Zeus network. And apparently it looks like Zeus wants to be the only network in town, honey. So they coming for all the competition. So I was in the streets of Instagram and it looks like Zeus, the Lemu, and the Lemu Island have been going out of their way to try to pull down bloggers and channels who are reporting on the Tronix network. So if you don't know, RayJ recently launched his own streaming app and he named it the Tronix network. It's about the same amount per month as the Zeus network. And I've actually done a reaction to the Tronix network because they have a lot of shows in the works. They also have a few shows that are already out. So looking at the Tronix network right now, they have The House of Blueface out. It's basically deleted footage from the Blue Girls Club. They also have Inside the Network, which is a behind the scenes look at the creation of the network and the shows. And when I tell you it gets real, I have to get back to reacting to Tronix, but it's been so much other stuff going on in the world that I had to get to. But he does this Inside the Network behind the scenes show. Now he has a few shows that are currently in the works. Suki has a show in the works called Hangover 69. There's a cook-off show that's going to be coming out featuring Princess. Going on a Safari features Safari. It's going to be a dating show. Then there's Love After Hip Hop featuring Moniece Slaughter. If you don't know who she is, she's the psycho baby mama of Fizz, who used to be a part of the group BTK with Omarion. Now Zeus, on the other hand, they really only have one show that's currently truly active, and that's Baddies. Now they did come out with a show with Nick Cannon called Bad vs. Wild, which is basically a ratchet version of Wild and Out. If they really put some thought into it, instead of just wanting to be amused by a bunch of young women acting an ass on stage, it would really be a good show. But they also had Jocelyn's Cabaret, but we haven't seen an episode of that in a while, which is basically Pimps Up, Hoes Down, stripper edition. They had Crazy in Love, which lasted 2 short seasons, and that was basically Krishan and Blueface's tragic love story. They had Bad Boys, which was the male version of Baddies, but it didn't last. Bobby had a Finding Love show, didn't last. Chance had a love show called One More Chance, which was an attempt to bring back black reality dating shows. It didn't last after 2 seasons. Black China had a show. Tokyo Tony had a dating show. Even B. Simone had her own dating show. And it was actually a really good and funny dating show. So that was the show that actually brought me to the Zeus Network. And I was hoping they would have more like that, but then it started getting lackluster. But no show lasted until Baddies came out, which was originally the originals coming together to make money, but they couldn't get along. So Natalie basically stole the name and the franchise and took off running with it, honey. So according to RayJ, he helped the Lemu, because that's what we call him over here. He helped the Lemu to start Zeus. And now that it's got a little motion, the Lemu is acting a little brand new and being real didified, allegedly. So on Instagram, it looks like creators are coming together to express their frustration and outrage at the fact that the Lemu is shutting down their pages and they are getting strikes, etc. on their channel. So RayJ gave him an ultimatum. Check this out.
Lemon pepper, I'm gonna give you 3 hours, dog. I'm gonna give you 3 hours to admit all your wrongdoing to everybody you've been fucking over and doing bad deals with and putting your hands on. Like you like a black Harvey Weinstein, dog. I'm gonna give you your own opportunity to apologize, tell the world everything that's happened, tell the world what you're still doing now, apologize, at least in that manner, and then step down and get lost out of our cities of ratchet and reality television. You don't belong here. You're a criminal and you're a nerd. 3 hours, bro. Nobody you can call to stop it. You've been calling, blocking all my shit from the social media. You can't stop me on Tronix, bro. You can't get in that system Ain't nobody you paying in there. You're a bum. Everybody that works with you knows that. So if y'all even got some decency to yourselves, y'all should quit now because the rain is on the way. The rain is on the way, bruh. 3 hours, bitch. Lemon pepper.
So then the Tronix Network T page, which is called Tronix Network HQ on Instagram, went live to discuss exactly what's going on with Zeus Network. Check out this live.
Hey, thank you for joining the live. I'm gonna wait for some more people to come in. I gotta wait for some more people. If you're wondering what's going on, literally, then get out of here. If you love Zeus, just get out. You don't know what's going on right now, okay? A lot is going on. We've been attacked. We've been a lot has been going on. So no, all right? So they've been deleting all of us bloggers. They've been taking our pages. They've been taking down. Who even are you, bitch? I'm that bitch. That's who the heck. No, I'm not gonna do that today. Yeah, Zeus Network has been taking down our posts. Let me see if I can get some other people who've been affected. Yep, and block this lady named Bree McBee. They're gonna take down any post you make. Yup. Tucson, I'm wilding out today. I don't give a fuck. I have nothing to lose at this point. I don't care. All right then. If I'm wasting your time, go unfollow. Bye. I ain't gonna show my face. Right. Hey, don't pay for Zeus. She needs to be blocked. She's doing some evil shit. Like, y'all don't even know what they're doing to us. It's not right. It needs to stop. Yeah, RayJ wasn't Zeus because, baby girl, he helped get them started. Okay? They would not be where they're at right now without all that was off RayJ's back. Okay? So right now, I'm at you gotta run Natalie into Tiki Fade. Who? I can't run to Tiki no Fade when Tiki's in my bitch. What are you talking about? I'm not doing that. The content is coming. You gotta understand, when you first start up a network, RayJ's been trying to do this for 2 years. He didn't just wake up yesterday and say, I'm gonna do a page. He's been planning this for over 2 years. He sold Raycon, took $5 million of his own money and invested it into Tronix. I want clout, bitch. I'm getting paid to do this. What do you clout? What? I want my bag. I sure do. I deserve my bag. The fuck? Hi, baby.
What's going on? How's everything going? It's crazy out there right now, isn't it?
Babes, I'm so annoyed because I've never seen anything like this done to the level that's being done. Like, this is censorship.
It's just crazy. I'm like, freedom of speech or freedom with money? I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's wrong, is what it is.
What's going on? What's going on, everyone?
And they took our boy Fusan's page. Like, he can't even log into it.
Oh, it's gone now? Huh?
It's not gone. It's still showing, but he can't log on because he made... Here's baby. Come on, boo-boo. Vent.
Oh, man.
Hi.
Hi.
Yes.
Foo-foo.
Hey.
What's up?
Hello, everybody. Number one was commentator. I will not be silenced. No shade. I'm not be silenced. No tea. No shade. I'm gonna get back in my page after these 24 hours is up, and it's gonna be on. And Mariah Land, since that bitch sending my post to Zeus, fuck you too, bitch. Run like that. Fuck you too.
Mariah is shady.
No shade. I got to drop on her too.
She plays both sides because she talks cash shit about Lemon Pepper. If he only knew. Cash shit. She signed a multi-episode deal. That's the only reason she's on. When they first wanted her, because they thought she was gonna be hot shit, they signed a multi-season deal with her, but they didn't even want her back this go around because she wasn't all that hyped. Clock that. Damn, they're all here for
they don't got me. My page is still up. I just can't log in for 24 hours. So bitch, when these 24 hours, I got 15 more hours left. When these 24 hours is up, I'm gonna be up in that. I'm gonna be right up in that page. You feel me? Because they done took all the posts they done took down. You feel me?
Why you counting down the hours, fool?
No, that happened 9 hours ago. I think I got 15 more hours left. I don't know. I don't know if I got 15 more. I think 20 subtract 9 is 15, or maybe it's 16. I don't know. No, it's 15. But nah, I'm chilling, y'all. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna make a whole new page and start again, bitch.
You get 50K easily.
No shade. I reached 60K in 4 months. No tea.
Literally.
No shade. This is nothing to get on that bitch for spitting fire.
Troll them up, girls. Blue, have they taken anything down from your page yet? Because you posted it.
Yeah, no, see, the thing is I've been watching around and I've been noticing a lot of other people getting taken down. So I'm trying to, as I usually do, stay within or even extra with the social media policies to try my best not to be impacted that way. I am working on another video right now to kind of shed more light to it, but I don't know what to tell you guys. So I don't know, but I am making a video right now to shed more light to the parking lot issue. But I'm not going to be using the clip, but I'm still going to be speaking on it. So.
But they don't have copyright over the clip that they're striking people for.
I know, so it's interested to, and that's what I'm thinking about, right, is, what's the angle on that? And, that's why I was asking earlier in a way, where are they getting the idea that that's copywritten? And if so, how? Because that would be quite interesting to know, right? Because at this point, I don't know if you're just weighing down hands and striking everything that you feel is copywritten, but that's not how it works. It's not just based on emotions.
Right. So is this even legal?
That's, I guess, would be the big question. I guess that would be the big question.
Fusan, the posts that you had up that they copyrighted, how long have you had them up before prior to them taking it down?
Man, they copyrighted my Zeus. Anything that had Lemmy name in that bitch or in there, they took that bitch down.
Yesterday. But prior to yesterday, how long were those posts up? Like, did you have them from months ago?
Bitch, I seen them take a post down that was from October 2023, October 27th, 2023.
So it's been up that whole time.
Yeah.
But the minute you start posting Tronix, then they don't want you posting their shit.
And no shade, I don't owe Zeus no loyalty at all anyway, bitch. Okay, bitch, you don't talk about some, bitch, you was in the office. I don't give a fuck if I was in the office or not, bitch. Climbing the wall, swinging on I don't give a fuck about I was in the office, bitch. Y'all didn't do nothing for me. Y'all sat down, we talked, right? Y'all talk about some backstage hoes, backstage, this, bitch, you took my number down, bitch. I waited a month and a half, bitch. Bitch, nothing. What are you talking about? So, bitch, what I do? I archived all my shit. And I went back to doing what I'm doing because that's why people fuck with me. I speak on all of it. And it's I know shit. I go viral easily. I can make a video right now. This page be pop. Not for nothing, bitch. Come on. Literally, what's tea? Like, what you mean? I have half of these Zeus Cash numbers. And they already they finna post my backup page. They want if that becomes my main, they're gonna post it. No tea, no shade. So my number's gonna be right the fuck back up. Like they can't stop. They not stopping not one month can't stop no show.
Period. And I mean, you were doing a lot for them. I remember when you first started posting last year, you did a lot to bring their numbers up. So why would you bite the hand that feeds you?
Hello.
I'm really angry because I've seen, Hennessy said something. What's crazy, Fusan, is Stunner Girl posted a clip of that video a while ago. So what's the issue now? You know they're not going to do nothing to Stunner.
I mean they tried to though. They tried to do stuff.
They did?
Yeah, they did, but shade. This is all about money. No tea. This is about money. This is about money. Bitches who got enough money and get pages take down like that. You feel me? As many people as it happened to Slim, happened to Amber, Diamond. You feel me? It happened to Chanel. A lot of the cabaret girls. It happened to Anna again. You feel me?
Wasn't Scotty saying that he was trying to take her down because she wasn't trying to fuck him no more?
Yeah, I don't know if it's that, but she said Zeus about to get her page deleted. Her page about to get deleted because they have people like Amber literally told me she literally watched Jocelyn call up the little man they have at Zeus and Chanel's page was gone in 5 minutes.
Wow.
On God. Like it's like that. You feel me? Like they good. It's about money.
Wow.
But I recall allegedly too, like a couple months ago or so, there was some, I don't know if it was because of the Stunning Girl or Krishan stuff or what was going on, but I do recall there was a bunch of bloggers starting to be hit for stuff, again, about the Zeus copyright stuff all of a sudden, and a lot of pages were being taken down, so I don't know. I guess it's a common practice when you get too loud or you just want to kind of fight against it, or even so just speak up for what you kind of want to speak up about. So that's the crazy thing right now is that this seems to be a pattern. It doesn't seem to be a thing that just is happening right now, right? We've also seen statements come from others. I believe, I believe it was Jayla at one point. She had posted on her, I think it was her Twitter.
I remember that she was going to expose them and then they threatened her.
Right?
Yeah.
Insinuating, and she said something by insinuating that if her page gets taken down, then blah, 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 blah. So, you know what I mean? I think there's a lot of proof out there to say that this is a regular thing. And unfortunately, it's not something that should be occurring, especially if
blogs though. I mean, it's one thing if your people sign NDAs, they're not supposed to do that, and then you go and you punish them, whatever. But we're not paid. We don't work for them. We're literally media outlets. We provide entertainment news. So therefore, we have the freedom of the freedom of there's a law to protect those outlets. The Freedom of Press Act.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of other things that I guess we'd be looking at, like fair use or like that, right? So, having the opinion to give our commentary, our opinions, our reviews, period, right? Just on the things that are happening. So to me, it's like, and the sad thing about it is that I think in the blog world, we are the ones that give them a lot of motion, right? A lot of, so, why come for us? And somebody in the chat did say, Carlissa has been one to champion or to mention, a ton of times that her intentions are to create a blogger's war, right? So I think some people in the chat are wondering if that's kind of stemming from somewhere. And, because she is quite being in the messy mix right now. So we got some people up in here that's kind of still wondering what's her part of this and how much of an act is she really, involved with when it comes to some of this hot mess.
Well, she took a show that was pitched to her and invited for her to join. And she said, okay. She took it all and she ran to the other network with it. And I have like PDFs and messages and stuff from back in April when they were finalizing. I'm just not allowed to post it. I asked and they said no, or they just haven't approved it yet. And I'm just like, wow, she did this.
Damn.
But she didn't do it on her own because everything RayJ does, they're trying to block. Everything. Every show is, she's not the only one. You notice he started working with Safari, all of a sudden they want to do a show with Erica Mena. Like, come on.
That is quite interesting. This is the thing, right? I think a lot of the viewers already know that Carlissa can be quite messy when she gets in the mix, so it might not be surprising for some to hear that may have occurred, right? So that, it's just interesting, right? But it's good to know that you got those receipts, and when you get the go-ahead, y'all, there's going to be receipts, so that's interesting too, right? So
I got the live of Carlissa talking to Monique less than a month ago about coming over to Tronix. So this just like exposed everything, because it's one thing you gonna go after your people, but when you start going after bloggers, that's a whole different thing. Now you're like fucking shutting down the press. That's like mad illegal. And then you want to go after me. That's one thing. But Fusan is very well known. You're also another well known person too. Like,
so I know people are saying that we had some issues with the audio. Is everything clear now, or because I do know I was hearing a bit of cutting out there too? But is everything good?
Are you guys good? All right, you're good. What did they say? I think that's trolling. Audio's good now, yeah, it's fine. Wait, Clock the T said she's going after. Let's bring Clock the T up here. Me and Clock the T have some beef, but if you attack one blogger, you attack all of us. You feel me? Like, we can set aside our little issues. We had a misunderstanding. Let's say it like that. Let me see if I can bring Clock the T up here, because Clock the T been popping his shit for a minute. I'm surprised they didn't take down his page by now. I don't subscribe, but Fusan tell me all I need to know. I agree with that. Hot tea, hot chocolate. What do you agree with? Tell me, baby. Because we need to. We gotta do something. There has to be a way. If we all mass contact Instagram, you know how you can file a report to contradict the report. Does that make sense? Hello. I'm saying if we all do a mass report to say, this is not accurate, this is not copywritten material, maybe it'll bring attention to Instagram, because it's just bots. She does the reports. Yep, we got to dispute. We all got to dispute. So Fusan needs to make a group chat. I'm delegating you, Fusan.
Yeah, I would suggest anybody that is getting striked or any kind of report, if there is an opportunity to still dispute it, most definitely utilize those options. Because they can't jump on and they just can't jump online and claim material that, hey, there is if allegedly that's what's going on, right? They need to. It's crazy, right? It's just the thought of it is just crazy. Especially, being in the bloggers world, and a lot of bloggers are listening right now. We all know how much work, even the viewers know how much work a lot of us creators put into doing what we do. Right. So and even them being as, who they are, they should know the amount of work. Imagine if all of a sudden something that they're doing just completely crashes down, right? They should know the craziness that would put somebody in. So to kind of just want to start all that and do all that, it's wild. It's wild.
Pathetic.
It's wild. It's dirty, right? Why not, go around and tell people to shut up if that's really the case, but don't just go around and start, it almost feels like a bullying tactic, nonetheless.
It is bullying. It's exactly bullying because they hit up Hot Chocolate, they hit up Goddess, they hit up a bunch of other people that literally wasn't picking sides. They post positive. I understand me, I'm biased as fuck, right? Whatever. But you're hitting people are just reporting what's happening. They're not picking sides. They're not cussing nobody out. They're just saying just what's happening. You're an entertainment outlet. You're partnered with Hollywood Unlocked, for God's sake, so you know what it is. So what's good for you is not good for us? Like Fusan said, it's the rich and powerful type shit against the little people, and it's wrong. And that's why RayJ's fighting for us.
It's crazy when these things come up. All right, I appreciate being able to chat with you guys about this. Like I said, I am working on some material right now to help spread some more awareness about the issues that are happening. So I will go ahead and release that shortly. So I want to get back to that. But thanks again for allowing me to join.
Thank you for joining on, love. Bye.
No worries. Talk to you soon.
Everyone, follow all of us. Bye.
Here's what I don't understand, right? If we have a disclaimer entitled Fair Use, and it was granted under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, and it states that allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research, and fair use is a use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing, nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. If we have this in effect, how is it that YouTube and these individuals are allowed to censor what other individuals use regarding their content, and they're allowed to send strikes when we have something in place called the Fair Use Act, which is supposed to protect you against such? Somebody please make it make sense, because how can you strike someone's channel when they're using your content fairly? Listen, I've even been struck by the Zeus network for a video that I posted showing a 10-second clip of the fight between Tasiki and ET. I even had an email back and forth with them. Now, they did remove the strike once I removed the video, but my question to them was, at the time, I think I only had about 68 subscribers, and I told them, I said, look, I'm a small channel. I only used a 10-second clip. There's much larger channels out here using just about the whole show, and I don't see anything about them being struck. I don't see their videos being pulled down. And their response to me was, well, we can't catch everyone, but you catch a small channel. So please help me understand, if we have a Fair Use Act in place, how are they allowed to strike channels and pull videos down that are operating underneath the guidelines of fair use? It doesn't make sense. But then RayJ comes back, right? And this was his response. RayJ went on the Tronix network and he released a diss track, honey. Yes, the diss track is called BAN. You know what that stands for, itch ass in. Not only did he do that on the Tronix network, but he also released some messages. Apparently, these are messages between Antonio Ward, who used to work for Lemu, and Lemuel himself. So apparently RayJ pulled a swipe or no swiping after he learned that Antonio was being mistreated, and now he is RayJ's creative director. So in these messages, apparently Antonio is going back and forth with Lemu over disrespecting his girlfriend and disrespecting women. So the message say, and the blue is Antonio Ward, the gray is Lemu. So the first message says, I will never disrespect anyone that you know, but you blatantly disrespect women all the time. I'm not cut from the cloth. The response from Lemu says she should have just shut the hell up and sit down somewhere. Nigga, I'm done, with the thumbs up. Then he goes on to say, in the blue, Antonio, that's what I'm talking about. You're always so quick to say you're done, huh? So then the response from Lemu is, I disrespect women all the time. Dude, go vent to your girl and let her bring you comfort. I'm done with disloyal, soft ass ends. Go text my dad that. So he responds back and says, bro. And Lemu responds back and says, Antonio, look, we will most likely never see eye to eye on this. And what happened? That's fine. And it kind of cuts off there, but y'all get the gist of the messages. So then RayJ releases footage of Antonio Ward apparently pulling up on the Lemu, and it turned into an episode of Bad Boys, child. They swinging and tussling, and the Lemu trying to bob and weave, and it looked like your shirt is off. Child, what is going on? Listen, I am starting to believe that this is how the Hunger Games came about. I really am. Because it seems like the entire world is turning into Fight Club Central. No one has the benefit of intellect. Everyone moving off of emotions. Everyone is so sensitive. No one can take criticism. No one can take constructive criticism. No one can take competition. And what are we doing? Like, give ourselves a chance. So now the boys are fighting over who is the best network. Are we serious right now? There is enough space in the cyberverse for everybody that wants to get on to be able to get on. That's why I said, confidants, listen. And for those of you who are just visiting the chalet, welcome. I hope you enjoyed yourself. But for my confidants, this is why we really need to get those numbers up and get up there, because we're really going to start a network and show everybody how it's done. I really want to put some girls on and put them on the right way. Show you how to level up. Show you how to start a business, but be able to hold on to your business. Show you how to have a vision. Show you how to have a mission. Show you how to have goals. Show you how to put steps in place so that you know that you're reaching your goals. Man, I got big things that I really want to do over here with my confidants as soon as I get up to the place where I can really do the things that I want to do. Because right now they're just ideas and dreams that I'm waiting to put into motion. But somebody really needs to step out there, because this is getting cold, it's getting old, and it's getting tiring. Y'all, it's starting to seem like the EPs and owners are trying to be cast members, while the cast members are trying to become EPs. Like, how backwards are we right now? Producers are supposed to produce. How can you produce and make sure positioning is right and lighting is right and scenes are right when you are in the scene instead of directing it, huh? People are wondering why we haven't seen any lawsuits from Zeus yet. And I'll tell you why. It's because these girls like it. If we gonna talk about it, let's talk. Scoot up. What comes along with it is their drug, and they'll do anything to get it and to keep it, including being a porta potty in Dubai, being a blowhole for the Lemu, being abused by his bottom itch Natalie, and a host of other things allegedly. You're not dealing with the generation of girls who saw abuse as abuse like we saw with Cassie. These girls see it as a badge of honor, and that's the problem. So they will let the Lemu and a team of ninjas run through them like they're a pack of Charmin and get up smiling afterwards, because they have no standards. They don't have any boundaries. All they want is the lifestyle, and they don't care what they have to do to get it. Hell, they're damn near offing each other on Now That's TV, and we sucking it up so they get more and more vicious. And I'm telling you, it's going to end badly one day. Mark my words. And a lot of people won't hear this because you know I'm a small channel, but something wicked this way comes if they don't change the narrative. And girls now have something that Cassie didn't have. They have social media. And baby, when social media thinks you're in trouble, baby, they will send the militia looking for you. You didn't see how the police bust down the door with the whole Queen Op and Shell thing? And we eat Krishan up. We tear her to pieces. Yet this succubus was allowed to abuse somebody for years on social media, and people sent her money to do it. This harlot forced this girl to slurp a homeless man on live, and people sent her money to make her do it. We got to change the narrative and stop showcasing the ratchet of our culture and start showcasing the positive, the empowered. Showcase young people who have made it, who are successful, and who are teaching others to do the same. Oh, I know, it wouldn't get the views. Gots to be more careful, because these girls these days can't think on their own. They're not going to want more until more is on the table. They only reach for what they see. That's how narrow-minded they are. They're like the story of the fish in the pond, right? The fish who decided to venture out into the ocean to see what he could see. He saw coral, he saw the fish, he saw the animals, breathtaking sights, right? When he finally made it back to his pond, he tried to tell the other fish what he'd seen. He told them about the corals and the other fish and the bright colors and the whales, the other animals. But the other fish only looked at him puzzled because they could only equate what he's saying to what they've seen. And that's what these girls' problem is. They can't see any further because they haven't been presented with any further. They haven't been taken to any further. So they're only reaching for what they can see. That's all I have for this one. Why don't you drop in the comments and let me know what you think about the boys going at it, the battle of the networks. A lot coming for the channel. You know my saying, I learn some, I create some. So link up and lock in. Thank you for joining me in Sip, Savor, and Spill. Until next time, confidants. Always remember, if it doesn't cause you to elevate, it's causing you to depreciate. Now raise those glasses, clink, and let's drink. Till we meet again. Ta-ta.